I look crazy. And we are live. So, yo, everybody. When you watch this back, first thing I'm gonna do is I am going to how to pronounce my name. You're gonna see me scan back because I have my laptop and my main screen right here. But how to pronounce my name, I'm gonna say this a couple times throughout the live too. I'll probably put it in the description after the video, but it is Chief Guora Guao. So how to pronounce that is how you pronounce it, like GWORA. So Guora, and then GWOW Guao. So Chief Guora Guao. That means red-tailed hawk, and that is my clan, Red-tailed Hawk Clan, which you can follow me on Instagram. Yep, that's Chief Guora Guao and Red-tailed Hawk Clan. But anyway, this is the first build with Murk Marley. I don't know if y'all can see him. Can you? I don't know if they can see me.
I see you on my screen.
Yeah, I can see you on my laptop screen, but I want to make sure that I know when you talk, it'll pop over to to pop over to your name and shit.
Yeah, I can't see that on my screen. Can't tell. You got yours on the computer, huh?
Yeah, I got mine on the computer. Oh, that's just me sharing the screen. What the fuck? All right. Obviously, this is my first time, so I don't even. But it's cool. It's cool. So what we'll do is oh, all right. Who can share? All participants. All right, cool. I mean, we're good. That's fine. I mean, if they don't see you, that's cool. We're still gonna chop it up regardless. So, this kid. All right. So, go ahead and introduce yourself, Murk. Let everybody know who you are, your background if you want to, like your chief name or your tribal name.
Yo, I'm Murk Marley. But AD named me Chief Lionhead. But it doesn't matter what you call me for real. Call me Murk Marley, Chief Lionhead. I go by both.
All right, Murk Marley. All right, so there's a couple of topics
that crack some skulls.
Definitely a couple of. Let me just turn this light off. A couple of topics that I wanted to get to today that we can definitely do. But I already know how everything's going to turn out, so we're always going to get off a topic, so that's cool though. But right now we just chilling, building. Practically what we'll do is we'll start off with pretty much how we met and shit, and then pretty much how we got to this point. But
well, basically we met through AD, and we've been kicking it ever since.
Yeah.
Fortnite it up.
Right, exactly.
Chopping it up by being woke.
Hell yeah. Oh, Chief Dancefire commented, peace.
Peace.
Let me know if y'all can hear Murk. And other things, obviously, but let me know if you can hear Murk. If he's coming through fine with y'all. Yeah, my son's playing with his car, so you're gonna hear a lot of that shit in the background too. But the main thing I really want is for y'all to.
Can they see me?
You say that one.
Can they see me?
Also, too. Okay, so Chief Strong Eagle said can hear but don't see. All right, so if you could write in the chat, Chief. I know because I know you use Zoom too. So how do you change that setting to where whenever he talks, his picture will pop up? Because it's I tested it earlier, but I didn't get a chance to test it with other person. Let me see.
Damn, you can't see me. That's gay.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I'm gonna have to make an account, man. I have to do it on my. I'm gonna do it on my computer. I unhooked everything because I'm moving, so everything unhooked. But I can hook it back up for a little bit. I'll do it for the next zone.
Let me see. I'm not too sure. Diving and listening at the moment. Oh, okay, that's all right. Oh, driving and listening. That's cool.
He said diving and listening.
Wait. See high profile pics. Mute all upon enable waiting room. Hope high profile pics. Participants. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Hey. Because he hears you and you're playing with him. It's cool. I'll figure it out eventually. But the main thing is we can definitely hear each other. You can see me. I'm just slowly just looking through some of these settings and stuff. Let's do that. I'll find out shortly when I get home. All right, cool. Sorry, y'all, for I'm just looking through some of these settings really quick because this is important. You know, want to make sure that y'all can see me. Y'all can also see Murk. Sorry, my camera quality isn't the best, but let's see. Let's see. All good to do. All right, Betty. Just for low light. That's a little better.
Tell AD to go live with us.
He's I think he said he was driving. He'll probably be home here shortly. All right, that's good. It's just a lot of looking through all this stuff. But no. So the main thing is we're gonna talk about before we actually get into some of the things that we put on our list. because that's more of conversations that's built within another conversation, I should say. But we're also going to let's talk about pretty much dive deep into how we met again. Like you said, we met through AD, or
Yes,
which
sir.
is you know just my cousin, but we also met through Chief Strong Eagle. So Chief Strong Eagle, he practically we just hopped on the game. He said, "Yo, this is my dude." Murk. I said, "Oh, okay, all right, bet." I'm like, what's good?" And then from there, that was what shit. That was back in 2020. I think no
Uh,
2020 at ending of 2020
no, no,
2021.
no. I think it was earlier than that. It might have been
Was it
19.
was it 19?
Yeah, I think so.
19. Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
It's
so
been
it's
a minute.
19 2022. Yeah, roughly. Yeah, roughly. Um yeah, since then we hopped on the game. We just been chilling for real. Just talking about this spiritual shit, talking about this tribe shit, it's now's the time to do so, and we'll get more into that, here later down the road. But we're gonna go ahead and start off with what's it called? Tribing up right now. So as as a person of this land, as organic as we are, what is your insight on how on like what to do right now when tribing up? Like you think that's something that we need to do right now?
Yeah, I
I
think it's
want to hear
something
your
to do.
opinion.
I feel like it's something to do ASAP, basically, because it ain't no time to waste. I mean, ain't no such thing as time too.
Hundred
But
percent.
at the same at the same time, I feel like the more people that come together, the faster we see action. And a lot of people don't believe it,
100%.
but it takes time. You know what I'm saying? You can't force nobody at the same time. Maybe what something that everything for everybody.
Oh yeah, for
You know what I
sure.
mean?
Yeah, I mean, I 100% agree.
But I feel like you feel if you feel like this is for you, this is for you.
Right.
But if it ain't, it ain't. Because you can't. You don't want people that don't feel like it's for them around you anyway. Because it's
Right.
gonna bring you down.
That's 100%. Yeah, I mean, I 100% agree. So for a lot of people, people of color, it's anybody who is organic to this land. The time is right now. Tribe up, because shit is getting real. I mean, you see it every day. You see it with these floods. You see it with this rain. You see it with these crazy weather. Those are the signs that we need to pick up on, and you need to pick up on. And exactly like I said, right now is the time to tribe up. That is, there's no other time. You wait too late, you about to be left in the dust. I mean, sad to say, and no disrespect to anybody, but another
Yeah, I
thing
mean,
too. Go ahead.
yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, not just left in the dust. Because I feel like it's gonna be a point in time people gonna have no choice to choose to tribe up. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna have no choice to because everybody gonna be tribing up. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying? They gonna see everybody tribing up, so they like, damn, I wanted to work and shit, but now I can tribe up. I ain't know that I ain't believe in it. A lot of people don't believe it. They're gonna believe in it eventually because it's gonna happen. It's no choice to see it.
and what the crazy thing is, like, I was watching this live last night of Chief Wineout on Instagram. If you ever never heard of him, Chief Wineout, he's on Instagram. Very knowledgeable person, very respectable. He's relatively that chief right there. He's definitely a good teacher. But I was watching one of his lives last night, and he said a couple things that kind of snapped with me. The first thing was when it comes up to people believing and shit like that in religion. Um, the main thing what really stuck with me is the religion part, because I'm not religious whatsoever. Um,
Me neither. Me
I,
neither.
I don't like personally, and people can bash me whatever they want to do, but this is just my opinion. I don't believe in the Bible. I believe in the Bible was Obviously, everybody knows the Bible was created, obviously, not by God, not by Jesus, but by a person himself. And that Bible has been altered probably almost a million times at this point. So I don't believe anything that has to do with that Bible, just for the simple fact that the things that are said within that on those pieces of paper just don't seem to add up with me. You feel me? But but no. Anyway, but religion though, religion. We need to do what we need to do in order to tribe up, in order to free ourselves and free our
Is
mind.
get rid of religion.
Is get rid of religion. Exactly. It's because that shit is what's holding you back. It's, oh my God, I love God, I love God, Jesus, this or this. I'm gonna tell you right now, ain't none of them do nothing for you. And
Facts.
the shit that I keep hearing too, and I had a conversation you know with the wifey here about the same word that everybody keeps saying that kind of makes me irritated is the fact that God has a plan, you know. But my thing is like, because we're watching I forgot what we were watching. I think we are watching the
I
last
mean,
episode
the,
of
the Most
Dahmer.
High do got a plan. It ain't the plan in the Bible.
Hell no, exactly. And the thing is, if his plan is to put us in slavery, kill our people, and let all the white people get away with it, with basically a slap on the wrist, then what kind of plan is that?
Facts.
That ain't the plan to me.
Ain't no savior coming to save.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You
if
gotta save yourself.
when it comes up to religion, you need to break free of it, and it's I'm not telling you to I'm not telling you what to do, and I don't want to tell you what to do, but from my experience, you need to break away from religion in order to free your cosmic self, because it'll hold you back in the long run, because you're going to be waiting on somebody who's never going to come. You know, always trust in the ancestors, because the ancestors is your family. Those are the people who came before you. They're the ones who went through everything that we didn't.
But for real, you gotta believe in yourself. For real.
Exactly. Believe in
Not even
yourself.
just
You
the
know, like,
ancestor, because you is your ancestor. You is them
yep,
reincarnated. You been here. You is the Egyptians or the Greek gods, whatever you want to call it.
exactly. And and when I tell you chief things are facts, hell yeah, facts. But like, and it's crazy because I've been thinking about this all day, all morning since I woke up. Like, since I was introduced to all this stuff, and I'm still learning myself. I'm still learning. I am no way a teacher. I am no way nothing, because I will never know
We all
everything.
still learning.
Yeah,
We all
exactly.
still
We
learning.
all learning right now. So
Ain't no master
don't I
teacher.
don't want y'all to think I'm a teacher or nothing. Like, I'm just sharing this shit because I'm supposed to. You feel me? I want to share it to my people. I want to share it to everybody else. You know, just so that way everybody can finally get the hint and shit like that, and start watching out for the signs. But like, I was thinking about this morning, I'm just like, since I like got rid of the religion in my life, it's like I think about a lot of stuff more, and I dream about a lot of stuff more, and I can feel just almost like weights lifting off your shoulders, because you ain't got that to hold you back. You ain't gotta be some person that everybody wants you to be. It's what I believe in is, I believe in, yes, I do believe in a higher power, but I believe it resides within our ancestors, which initially resides within us. So that's why I'm a god. That's why you a god. Now, don't get me wrong, we all can't be gods, because without worshipers, what are we?
Facts. Well, we all got free will.
Yep. But once you get rid of religion, I tell you right there, it's just like how I was. It's like a weight lifted off your shoulders. You ain't gotta do all this stuff that everybody wants you to do. You don't want to fit that. You don't want to be in that profile, fit that profile that everybody thinks that it's the right way to go, because there's a lot of paths in life, and you decide if you want to go down the one that you're going down. If you don't like it, make a new one. Simple as that. So the main thing is get rid of religion. Get rid of religion. Believe in yourself and believe in your ancestors. It'll set you free. Um. So yeah, that's why. Again, Chief, why not? Because he talks about a lot of that stuff, and it was definitely resonating with me last night. Another thing that he said last night too, and another thing I wanted to tap on in, is actually I wrote this down in my notes. Actually, no, he didn't even say this. I was actually watching the last episode of Dahmer on Netflix, and at the end, no, holy shit, bro, I guess I'm high as fuck or something. It was Joe Coy, the comedian. I don't know if you know who Joe Coy was, or is. He's like this. He's like this Filipino comedian. This dude's hilarious, bro. We were watching his new special on Facebook on Netflix last night. Sorry, y'all. I'm high as fuck. But Joe Coy, he said at the ending of his show, he said, "Turn the lights off, and we are the same color. But when you turn them on, we separate." And
it's not a skin color thing.
yeah, I'm just. When he said that, I immediately had to write this shit down on my notes, and I kid you not.
If you got a soul or not, that's what it is.
I kid you not.
Because some white people got souls. All white people ain't the same.
He said,
and Bobby Hemmings said that himself.
Yep. And
you gotta remember that they still come from us.
Exactly.
If it wasn't for no us, it wouldn't be no them.
Exactly. And when he said that, man, that shit hit me for real. Because just think about what he said. Just think about that first line. Turn off the lights, and we are all the same color.
It made it a separation thing. Everything's about separation.
It's always been about separation thing. But and what pisses me off the most, and what should piss everybody off too, is the fact that they teach this shit in school. Like they teach this shit in school. They teach about slavery this, slavery that, slavery this, slavery that, but they don't talk about
because it was my choice, my kids to be homeschooled.
Oh, 100%. That's what I'm about to do with my son. When my son gets to the point.
My kids young. I tell my kids this.
It's crazy, and just hearing that, just listening to that shit. I mean, that shit basically almost like a light switch in my head. That was that crazy. But when he said, "But when you turn them on, we separate," that right there is the issue. And
we can't fix that though. It's too late on that. Let's tell everybody how we can improve and move on. So basically, we don't want to hold on to that because that shit over with.
Exactly.
We on a bigger and better thing. So
bigger and better things. Yep. Hell yeah.
Now we not eating the bullshit, and we're getting healthy. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
We getting in tune with ourselves because nigga, you can't know about this stuff and still not eat healthy. You can't get on a live and make all these videos and cut it off and then go eat a burger. That shit's stupid. How you gonna talk about all this tribal shit and go eat a burger? Like we supposed to be eating burgers.
Right.
Talking about we gotta be good. We're gonna be in tune to the land. You gotta be in tune with the land in your body because you is the earth at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it's easy because it is hard. I mean, it wasn't hard for me to quit meat. It's hard for me to quit junk.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, look at me, man. Look at me, bro. That's all. I mean, that's really all I eat is junk food. But I've been holding back a little bit on junk food for real. We haven't been.
That meat gotta go.
You said the wheat?
The meat.
Oh, the meat. I'm like wheat. I'm like, I think that's good for you, my guy.
Nah, the wheat is okay. Wheat can stay. Meat gotta go.
Yeah, and believe it or not, so like, humans were, technically speaking, humans, we were never meant to consume red meat.
God man. That's what they call it, God man. We ain't
Mm.
human. We God man.
You know, we were
We God's living in a human experience.
ooh, that's a good title for another live.
Yeah.
Got to write that down, bro. Um, but no, humans were never meant to consume what's it called?
Any type of
Consume
meat.
red meat because the shit don't digest in your system. So that's why when you eat meat sometimes and you get sick, is because meat itself.
Causes parasites, mucus,
Exactly.
and that's the cause of all diseases. Reason why people got diabetes, anything. Ain't no such
Uh,
thing as a disease.
right. Say what again, Chief?
We give it to ourselves. So basically, if you got any type of disease, because it's how you eat.
A little bit. Yeah. Sorry, if a lot of you guys can't really hear me, I'm using my laptop shit, and I got some other shit playing in the background. I promise, uh, I'll
Said
work
they
this
can't hear
out
you.
better. You say what?
They said they can't hear you.
No. I'm just letting them know because Chief Dansfire says say that again. I didn't know which one to say again, but yeah, I'm using my laptop shit. And I got a lot of stuff playing in the background. So next live that I go to, that I have. Oh, as the shit. He said, I don't know. Yeah, because I barely heard him too. I think I know what you mean. He said Godman. That's what she said too, right, Mark?
Yeah.
And explain that again. What that was?
I said we God man, not human. We are gods living a human experience.
Facts, facts. Yeah, that's what he said. I don't know if you heard him, but I'll think about all this stuff next time I go live with y'all. I'll make sure some stuff is not playing in the background. I don't know about this one, so I'll try to see if he's asleep. But if not, I can move this stuff to my room. I'm not. It's not a big deal. Or just keep doing it here. This is the fam. This is the tribe. So I ain't really too worried about it. But God, men. That's tough. And to be honest with you, I can't remember what the fuck I was talking about. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I heard Dr. Delbert Blair say that in one of his little teachings. And I thought that was raw. That stuck with me. So it ain't mine. It ain't my saying.
Gotcha. Um, I remember what I was talking about. All right, so as for us, we were never meant to consume red meat just because it don't digest in your guys in our systems. What it does is it molds into it breaks apart and then eventually go out your bowel system. But yeah, that shit it don't digest right. By the time it digests, it gets old and gets moldy. That's why people get sick. So what we were actually meant to eat, we were actually meant to eat like herbs off, from the ground. We were meant to eat fish, practically just seafood and fish, because that to me that is the reason why fish were brought on this earth. All these different types of fish is because we were meant to eat the fish. That's why they're probably more than
No, we
trillions.
wasn't. They said we wasn't eating none of that. They said we wasn't eating at all. We was only getting energy for the sun. No food. We didn't eat at all. No summa, nothing. Basically, they dropped the Earth to the third dimension and started changing the atmosphere and everything, we had no choice but to eat. That's why our skin color changed and we had to survive being a human. Cause we not a god man no more. We a human. They cut the 12 DNA strain. So we not godly no more. We had to be a human. Human have to eat. you don't really have to eat for real. But since we in the third dimension, we have no choice but to eat. So basically, the best thing for us to eat is no meat at all, no nothing from the sea, nothing at all. You got it, fruits and vegetables. They even say don't even drink water. Get the water from the fruits, and if you drink any water, drink coconut water.
Makes sense. That makes sense. Damn, that got
That's
you
the best
thinking.
way.
That
And they
definitely got you
said
thinking.
you are what you eat. You know what I'm saying? You eat a fish, you a fish. You ain't no fish. What you eat from the earth, you is the earth, right? They say you the earth, right?
Ah,
Everything like a tree, you got roots and everything. Your veins like roots, like the trees. You got to eat from the earth. You get all your knowledge from the earth. Why you think all them brothers to be smart? They know what to do. They are what they eat. They study, eat good. You become all that. But if you eating burgers and blood and trauma, they go grab the cow and torture it and tie it up and cut it up. You just ate all that. Now, why you wonder why you just ate a burger and you feel terrorized and you feel like going to sleep and so you're like, what the fuck? You feel uncomfortable and tired and shit, drained. You feeling with that fucking pig? You just ate some bacon. You feeling with that pig belly, drained. You go eat some fruits and shit. I bet you feel better. And you gonna lose all that weight. People like, I can't lose weight. People always say that I can't lose weight. Yes, you can. Just stop eating that bullshit. You gonna lose weight without going to the gym. For real, all you gotta do is stand in the sun for real. and you gonna sweat all that off. Every time I stand in the sun, I just sweat.
100%.
So go get that vitamin D in the sun for real. That's the best way to do it. But yeah, but I know it's hard to quit eating bad shit because I still eat bad shit sometimes. But that meat gotta go. That's the main thing. Gotta definitely go.
Yeah, see, that's why. Well, I was gonna speak on that too. Like before on the food when you were talking about like taking in the sun. In your opinion, what is that why you think like felines and shit like that? You know, cats and shit like that go in the sun, they lay in the sun, the
Oh
sunbathe.
yeah, I watch videos. They do that. You can the sun setting in the if the sun's setting in your window, they'll move to wherever the sun at.
Yeah.
They know the animals already tuned to the earth. They already know it's natural stuff. Like on my cat, we don't let our cats go outside, but when they go outside, they roll on that ground, boy. They get the ground and they get the love in that, boy. They're like, oh my God, this is freedom. So basically, people that keep their cats in the house is kind of keeping them in jail.
Yeah.
They don't know that. It's just you just don't want your cats to run away. You know what I'm saying? Or get hurt. But at the same time, they want to be outside. That's just like you want to be outside.
I always wondered about that. But like I wondered about that, but that's when I started watching these videos, you know, and I was just like, okay, so that's the reason why. So, you know, that's what we need to do. We need to start, and for a lot of people, it's going to be hard. I mean, for me, it's going to be hard, you know, straying away from meat. But I know it ain't gonna, you know, I know it's it's doable. Nothing's impossible unless you make it impossible. So I know it's going to take some time for me to do it because there's a lot of vegan stuff. Like, bro, vegan, you can eat like a vegan burger and you won't even know the difference. You know.
Yeah, that's true, but they say a lot of that vegan food worse than real food.
Well, you
It's
got paid.
artificial.
You got paid because some of that shit they be, you know, they be kind of throwing that down your mouth. Oh, vegan! Oh my god, I don't eat meat.
Yeah, a lot of that shit artificial, bro. That shit artificial. Some of that shit be made out of beans, and beans ain't good for you. You feel me?
I don't like beans either way. So,
but if it's made out of mushrooms, it's good for you.
Oh, I love me some mushrooms. I love me some mushrooms.
So some of that shit be cool. Some of that shit ain't. So
hey, Chief Strong, he said vegan burger nasty.
It is nasty. I have vegan burger. I have vegan chicken. I have vegan tacos. I have vegan. Man, every vegan thing I ever ate, bro, was horrible. So I just rather just eat fruits and vegetables. To be honest, if I ain't like before I go eat some some vegan food again, I'll go eat some bacon.
I think
that shit trifling.
Oh, even Chief Dance Fire, you don't like mushrooms? Oh man, I love me some mushrooms. That's
I don't like mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms either, but it's good for you though.
I can eat mushrooms every day. I love me a good mushroom. Um, no, I remember when we took me and the wife we took a trip out to to go see Chief Strong Eagle and the tribe and shit, and we rode out to L.A. and we went out to this vegan place. And I had this. I think that's the reason why you say vegan burger. And I don't know. I think that's what you got. I can't remember, but I know we had the vegan burrito, and it wasn't. When I had it, it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't like holy shit. I mean, this shit is crazy. No, it was.
Everything I had vegan was nasty.
Yeah, it was. It was like maybe like a 4.5 out of 10 on the taste level. But I mean, shit. I mean, I paid for it. That shit was low key expensive too for some vegan food. I'm like, how are y'all more expensive than regular food? But yeah, we had like there was like vegan. We had like vegan burritos and like this vegan. I think what French fries, whatever they call something. I don't know, but that shit. That shit was no. Yeah, it needed all the shit that vegans aren't supposed to have. Make that shit taste good, but anyway, back to topic. This is how I knew we're gonna get off the topic. I already knew, but it's cool.
Are you good?
We're at this point we having fun, so we just talking about some shit that need to be talked about and having some fun, smoking, chilling. I'm cool with eating mushrooms. I'm cool with foraging. I mean, I have no issue with that. That's why they have apps right now too. That's another thing too. Like, start downloading like anything. Like if you go on like Chief Strong Eagles on his YouTube, fries was good. Fries was good as fuck. Burger was trash. Babe, can you get this plug back in? The plug for my laptop before it die. Oh shit, hold on. Hold on, let me plug in my laptop real quick, y'all. All right, cool. But this.
What'd you say, bro?
Was you talking the whole time, or was you talking to your girl?
I was talking to my girl.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure because I saw the mute button. I thought I did that because of my laptop.
No, I muted it to talk to her real quick.
Oh,
she
yeah,
asked
you
me
good.
a question, but she about to go to work. She asked me to do a favor real quick. We got to pay the rent.
So I gotta
get the money real quick. I'm going to mute my mic, but I'm going to still tune in because I want the car to be in all in the live. But give me like 10 minutes and I'll tune back in. I'm just going up to the street to get the money at the car.
All right, bet. Oh yeah, so he's gonna be doing something for his girl, so we gonna have that shit's still funny. They had the fries. I think I can't remember. I'll have to go back to that place. I really don't want to though, but so one of the main things I wanted to talk to y'all about is when y'all do tribe up and stuff like that, a lot of people don't know. And I did like a podcast a while back about it. But when you tribe up and shit like that, and then when it gets to the point, because it will get to the point when, we are all having to go off grid, we're all having to get on land, we're all having to build our own, houses and make sure we got shit that we got to do. But the main thing I want to talk to y'all about, because a lot of people y'all don't know what y'all doing out there, and y'all ain't about to just, because once this reset happen, it's just gonna happen. There ain't no countdown. It can happen in about an hour. It can happen tomorrow, next day, whatever. But like when it does, a lot of y'all ain't gonna know about what to do once y'all do go off grid. So I do have some experience on how to build shelters and what's it called, making fires, and practically just surviving basically. So The first thing you want to make do too, because once you and your tribe decide to go off grid, the first thing you want to do is get the lay of the land first. Make sure that wherever you're going to start your little community at, you want to make sure that it is on kind of like a level plane, not more going over a slope, more not going down of a slope, kind of more of like a level plane. You want to make sure that's the first thing you want to look at too, because depending on where you go to, if you're on either of a slope and it starts to rain, you don't know there's a lot of mudslides, all that stuff, with all this shit going on right now. So when you level plane, you can more deal with accurate situations better. So you can do that level plane. Like if you go inside of the middle of a forest, it's flat plane. That'll be a good thing. Um, but when you do like shelters, that's the second thing you want to worry about is getting your shelter built up. Um, and hold on, nice. What if you just made some homemade what are those, caramel apples? Yeah, but yeah. I mean, getting your shelter put up. Your shelter is the first and main thing because y'all don't want to sleep in the rain. Um, Temporary shelters are gonna have to do obviously for now because you can't build a whole house in a day. You know, at least a good decent house. So shelter's the main thing. You can find things to put over your shelter. Practically, if you're in the wilderness, anything that's around you can be used as shelter. Like, um, let's just say, for example, like you're out in the middle of the woods. You see a kind of a knockdown tree. You see all that moss, kind of grassy looking shit that's on like the log itself. If you cut it right, you can literally remove that whole thing of moss, and that can be used as insulation. So that's another thing that's you guys can know. That's another fact that you know. Moss can be used as insulation, along with dirt, leaves. Depending on where you are, banana leaves they're really good because they have huge amount of leaf itself. Um, and then also like trees too. When you take off the bark and you use kind of more of a like knife, machete, whatever you want to use, that can be used as string. Certain things can be used in everyday life that you can find out there that shit you can't even go to your Jordan find. Because Big Mama provides, and that's how we were meant initially to live. We were meant to live off the land. It's just now at this point, we just know how to build shelters. Be more comfy than just laying on the ground. But um, second thing is building your community. Establishing the matriarch. You would establish, the main chiefs that's going to be in charge and making the decisions of what to do, as in for decisions of the tribe, decisions of what to do next, and hunt all that stuff. So you want to that's definitely what you want to do before you do anything else. Because now that you have a structure now, that structure, there's going to be no infighting. There's not going to be no, oh, he said, oh, well, we need to do, no. It's going to be a nice structure that you guys go based off of, and it'll help you because that'll make sure you guys are doing everything. Um, one, in a timely manner. Two, basically just doing what you need to do without having to argue. So building the matriarchy within your tribe, definitely one of the top ones. Okay, Chief Strong, you say he almost home. Bet. So another thing, and I downloaded this PDF because this also helps me as well too. Water hydration. Couple ways you can collect water. You can collect rainwater from if you're under huge leaves, depending on where you at. You can collect rainwater by using just putting some tubs or some barrels outside. Um, because that's going to be essential in a wilderness survival situation. So that is the biggest thing to water, because you got to keep hydrated. You got to make sure you're drinking your water. Um, Otherwise, you're just gonna wither away. Once you do collect the rainwater, all you have to do is boil it to a certain temperature itself. Once you do that, then that's when the water will be drinkable, because once it
Yeah,
burns at a
tell them
certain level.
H3O water is the best.
You say what?
H3O water.
H3O water?
Yeah, that's like coconut water. It's the best water for us.
That's right.
And
Yeah,
if,
coconut water.
and if you can't get H3O water, coconut water, I don't know how you can't get that when it's at dollar stores, at Walmart.
Yeah, right.
Some people, or Amazon, some people act like it's so hard to get coconut water, but you can't find that. You can get it from watermelon. And if you can't get that, spring water is the best water to basically to drink as a substitute.
Yep. And spring water is one of the biggest ones too, because you can find natural spring waters in the mountains. Um, you can find some when you go deep inside of a forest, but you got to be careful, because sometimes, depending on where it's at, it'll have like parasites inside the water. But natural spring water, like from the mountains, because that's coming from the snow that's on the tip of the mountains that melt at a certain point and just flow down.
Speaking on parasites, that's another thing people should try to get rid of. They said 90% of Americans got parasites. And I'm pretty sure anybody that eat meat, any type of meat, got parasites in them. So
yeah, I can almost guarantee it probably is.
You can go get a parasite cleanser or a detox from your Walgreens or your CVS, but that's like a pharmaceutical parasite, but a cleanser, but it's still healthy for you. I believe it's got everything that's herbal in it. But you can get online and find one of your herbal dealers close to you and go get the parasite cleanser, or you can go get a papaya plant and eat the papaya seeds. And papaya seeds kills the parasites too. But you can't kill the parasites and go eat horrible again because you killed the parasites.
Well, see, you learn something new every day, because I did not know that. The next thing that's super essential into being out in the wilderness and stuff like that and living off grid is fire. So fire is essential in a wilderness survival situation, 110%. You're gonna need it to warm up. You're gonna need it to cook. I mean, you're gonna need it practically for every possible needs that you can think of. So you're gonna need it for a lot of things. So make sure you know how to build a fire. Definitely a couple ways to build to build what you need and to make a steady fire. So that is something that is essential. So gathering water, building fire, your shelter, making sure you have that, making sure you're building your matriarch within the tribe, get that leadership going. Um, what's up, buddy? Yep. Here's the mini me. What's up? So what's up, y'all? Say tribe up. Say tribe up. What are you eating? Is that a Tootsie Roll? Yeah. I ain't trying to take it from you. I was just trying to see what you was eating, big dog. But yeah, get that leadership in the family going. Besides, the whole wilderness talk. That's why I call myself chief, because I'm the only one that's actually doing something right now. And that's something. Another thing that too I gotta change too. I made this group chat specifically to start like sending all this shit, like all Rod Hayes. If you check on my channel, I have a lot of mainly Rod Hayes videos. I have a couple shorts and shit like that, but Rod Hayes, I need to start sending them some stuff like that. I've already sent them the declaration too of indigenous people and indigenous people's rights. But that's something that y'all need to do too. Is and nobody's gonna listen. Not everybody's gonna listen. But just giving us the information is what's key and vital to tribing up and being with our families and stuff. Start giving them this information, start sending them this information, and then see how they take it. A lot of people are going to call you crazy. A lot of people are going to be like, "Oh, why you believe in this? Why you believe in this?" Like, "Oh, this." You just,
it's crazy that they don't believe it.
yeah.
That's
Well, it's
crazy.
because half, especially like with Hispanic culture, a lot of it, that you all, half of us grew up in a church situation, so it was, and I know our family was. I mean, I know our family was built up on like on more of a, on a church thing because every Sunday we used to go. So, but regardless, I mean, they're not going to believe you, but as long as they have this information for when the time does come, when this, when shit starts happening and shit start getting real, they're gonna look back on this information and holy shit, all right, he was right. Let's go to Chief. He knows what he's doing. Or let's go to Chief Strong. He knows what he's doing. Chief Dance Fire, etc. The information that we put out there, that's why it's vital. That's why I share it, because our people need to know this stuff. Just as long as just as much as I do. But there's no point. Why am I going to give this information and only keep it to myself? So that's another main thing too is, start sharing this information with your tribe, with your family members. Establish your clan. Establish to make sure I get that leadership in the tribe going, because when shit starts popping off and when shit hits the fan, at that point, if you've done everything, you're gonna have that leadership, and so nobody is gonna panic. Everybody's gonna know, hey, shit, we knew this was coming. It was just a matter of time. So we gotta get this information to them. So anybody who watches this live, and you come to this section, it's as simple as just making a group chat, with all your family members in that group chat, and just start regularly sending them this stuff. And then when they start questioning you about what's going on, you let them know, hey, look, this is what's going on. This is the time is now. The time to tribe up is now. So that's what we need to do. That's getting this information out there is vital. I mean, there is no more waiting. So it's just I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. You gotta get this shit right, because again, man, the time is now. We're not gonna, ain't nothing gonna stop for us, so we can't stop for nothing. So it's pivotal to know these things when you do, because you don't want to be caught lacking. You want to know what to do and how to do it. You want to know how to prepare yourselves. You want to know how to overcome a situation when the situation just randomly, presents itself. So that's why I'm sharing some of this information with y'all, because I know what I'm doing. I know when a time comes, I know how to build a shelter. I know how to collect water. I know how to fish. I know how to hunt. Practically anything in the wilderness I know how to do. I may not know how to do it good, but practice makes perfect. You feel me? So, again, I know how to fish. I know how to hunt. A little bit I know how to gut, but very rarely. And so again, it's a learning process. But the time is now. So if you don't know how to do something, I would suggest you learn it. And there's videos everywhere to how to do it. YouTube's the biggest one. You can go on YouTube and say how to properly gut a fish. It'll tell you exactly how to gut a fish. You can go on YouTube and say, hey, YouTube, how do I tie my shoes? And they'll pop up a fucking video of how to tie your shoes. So, learning this shit is essential. If you don't know how to build a fire, go to YouTube. Hey, YouTube, how do I build a fire? Hey, YouTube, how to collect rainwater and properly distill it so it's drinkable. YouTube pops up, the video pops up. So, this shit is pivotal. At least one person needs to know what they're doing within the tribe, because if nobody knows what they're doing in the tribe, it's going to be chaos. So that's pivotal when, officially going off grid. Somebody, at least one person knows what they're doing, so that way they can train others, and those others can train the other people. You feel me? And then so on and so on, for when the tribe and the community expands. because I know you're not gonna only be the one tribe. You want to be able to expand and get this shit out to more people. So um, it's always good to do that. Or even too, like even with just I'll read off like the whole list I got here is on how to basically live off the land and shit like that. But another thing is making eco villages. I'll talk about that here soon. And I'll explain what an eco village is as well. But the next thing that you need to worry about is food. Y'all got to worry about food. Um, you know, as our bodies right now, and that's not even everybody. I mean, but on average, our bodies right now can go about 3 weeks without food. That's as far as we can go out.
It's a dude on TikTok that fast for 54 days. It's a dude that ain't ate ever, bro. I can't remember his name. He ain't never ate in like 15. I can't think of his name, like 15, 16 years. He don't eat at all, bro. He's still alive, bro. He just drink water.
That's great. Well, that's
I don't know if that shit true or not, bro. But
I'm not gonna disprove it because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who don't eat regular food.
I'm pretty sure people gonna die when the food shortage come because they mind gonna think they feel like they gonna die. So basically, like, oh, no food, they gonna go pinning and sit in the room and stress themselves out. So if you thinking you dying, your body gonna react to how you thinking.
Right.
So basically, you gonna fucking just die in that room. But if you know what we know, that you don't need food for real, and you go get what you can and mostly drink water, I feel like a lot of people gonna be good. And I feel like once people start, cause it ain't hard to plant. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Plants out
100%.
here. It ain't hard to plant. So once you learn how to do that and understand you got to eat from the earth, you be good. People gonna be stressing because they can't go eat 5 minutes up the street at McDonald's or go to Walmart and get some food to put it in the microwave
Right.
in 3 minutes and eat it real quick. That's why people gonna be stressed the fuck out. People like quick fast food. That's why fast food makes so much money, because people lazy as fuck. They don't want to cook. Like nowadays, if you ask kids, do they have family dinners with their family, they'll tell you no. Kids don't sit at the table with their family and eat dinner no more like we used to.
Hell no. Hell no. I know.
And say that little dumb prayer. You know, you just say a little dumb prayer and everybody hold hands and eat what you thankful for and shit. Kids don't do that nowadays. Kids eat at school, come home, go outside and do what the fuck they want to. Parents don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's
kids don't eat dinner no more. Then parents want their kids to be famous so much. Kids don't got no time. They come home, they got piano practice, violin practice, football practice, baseball practice. They in every damn thing. They trying to study at the same time. They can't even fucking sleep. Then the parents that got their kids in a religion, they going to fucking church 3 days out of the week. And they learning the wrong shit.
100%.
Kids going to school 5 days out of the week, learning some bullshit, learn about Martin Luther King and Malcolm X every goddamn year for 12 years. Because that's all you learn about in Black history.
All the time. Literally, that's
you don't learn nothing new.
And what's crazy,
I can tell you, soon Black History Month come back up, I can repeat the whole goddamn month.
Betty,
like,
Chief, Betty.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck we gonna learn about somebody new? And Shaka Zulu, somebody and shit. Some
Man.
African tribe.
I mean,
what they made up, nigga. Shaka Zulu wasn't real.
And what's crazy was when I moved out to where I'm at right now, I moved out here my senior year, and my senior year I had to do this project about basically like a dead culture, almost like hey, Chief Eagle, give me like 10 minutes. All right, Betty. Chief said he about to hump out in like 10, but I did this. There was this project we did do. We had to talk about a civilization that is no more. So I always wondered why I picked this specific topic, and I'm literally like my mind, everything confirmed itself when I was watching this live of Chief Why Not talking about this, talking about this shit. So I did this project on my senior year about um, what's it called, the Sumerians, and how like almost how they just disappeared off this earth, just disappeared. Like the entire like one day they were there, the next they were gone.
Right.
Um, I did a project about that. I did, the whole project basically, spoke of, how they basically were one of the very first people that were um, more modern and civilized and advanced because they started writing and no and from what I hear, I don't know, I haven't really been watching like History Channel, but I don't even know if anybody can translate like the little whatever they're writing on those stone tablets because they didn't have paper, so they had clay tablets that they literally rolled into, and that was basically their books or their scrolls or whatever. But I don't even think anybody was able to decipher that because the Sumerians they had a different styled language, and that left when they did. So I don't know if anybody was able to decipher any of that. But
I think some people know already.
yeah, yeah, I did a project with them, and I don't know where the fuck I was going with this. To be honest with you, I can't remember where the fuck I was going with this. But yeah, the Sumerians. Anyway, they were an ancient people that lived thousands of years ago, and these people were one of the very first people who were modern, almost modern, to where they were writing, whatever they were writing in these stone tablets and stuff like that. So, but I resonated with it because I always wondered why I picked that, and I got confirmation the other night when Chief Wynot was talking about the Sumerians and the Anunnaki and stuff like that. So, um, but yeah, that's that. But back to like, again, I went off a topic, way off a topic with this shit. Um, Food. So for the people who actually need food to survive, um, if they're not there yet, So for the people that who need to go on these food, that's something that you want at least one of your family members to do is know how to forage for food. Um, Download as much stuff as you can because when this reset happened and shit like that, we don't got no fucking internet. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing. So download as much of this shit as you can. All these apps because they have like edible plant apps that literally you just scan the fucking plant and the app tells you what the fuck it is and they'll tell you if it's poisonous or if it's edible. Um, Download all those apps because those apps will help you forage and shit like that and find shit that you can actually get and pick and eat. Instead of having to eat meat and shit like that. So, um, again, I have everything right here.
Yep.
Let's see. There was a train. That's right, training, survival training. That's what it comes down to. At least one person knowing what the fuck they're doing. Because what you're gonna need to do is once you're gonna need to teach it to a group of people. That way, when they know what the hell they're doing, they can start passing along and passing along and passing along. Because if only one person knows what the hell he's doing, everything's gonna fall upon him or her. That person's gonna have to fish all day. That person's gonna have to go out and hunt. That person's gonna have to forage by himself, collect water by himself. So the training that you're gonna need, then that's when it comes out to these videos too. Start sharing some of these videos so that way they know. Download as much PDFs, programs, whatever the hell you need to do, videos to watch later about what to do and shit like that, and how to forage. With some of these, apps that you can get now from the fucking app store. Do it. Do it. Um, Not really primitive living because we're not really going to be doing primitive living. Primitive living will that is basically building your own shelter, not even a house, like just building like a stick shelter, have a fire, eating, having like leather, like you were like the Neanderthals used to wear and shit like that up in the mountains. That's like primitive living, gutting your own fish right there and there, cooking it up, that's primitive living. So we have the tools now to not have to do that. I mean, it's always good to know how to do that just in case of shit does happen, but that's something we won't be able to. We're not going to do. But those are the main things when it comes up to like a survival guide and on just looking. There's a couple of things that you need to do first before you even decide to go off grid. So, um, all right, bet. 1 second, guys. Let me. Hang on. No room on this little ass desk. Uh, invite. All right, Strong Eagle has been invited. Um, let's see. Oh, okay.
My bad, I ain't talking.
You said what?
Said my bad, I ain't talking. I was talking to my girl real quick.
Oh, you good? You good? I was just going over some of the wilderness stuff. So talk to me a little bit about that book you was reading, the mythology.
Oh yeah, I only read like 4 pages right now, bro, on mythology. But basically, mythology is basically a whole bunch of myths. They say, but it ain't really myths. It's some realistic events. I can't really explain too much about it right now because I don't know too much about it yet, but I will.
Okay.
But we could talk about how I was talking about right now. Everybody wants to be positive, right? And how our people was finding our other people's videos and screen recording them and saying negative things about them because they might be wrong. So basically, I see people on TikTok, Facebook, screen record like Rashad Jamal or somebody and be like, oh, he's speaking some false stuff. He's telling you this and that, but it's really this and that. Even though it might be a little wrong, they downing the man, calling him rapists and all type of weird shit when the man's positive and they don't even know if the man really did it and shit. They act like they seen him do it. Because at the end of the day, I've been to jail for some shit I ain't do multiple times. I mean, like 4 or 5 times. People would just say something and you'll go to jail. Because he say, she say. So basically, right now is the time to be positive. We got these weirdos calling themselves woke. And they basically screen recording and making fun of another person when they trying to be woke and wake somebody else up, instead of them just going on there correcting them and being part of the team. We feuding.
I don't know if you got it, Strong Eagle, but I texted you the link. I don't know if you need me to do it again, but yeah, no, 100%. I'm not gonna go over this. I was watching this other YouTube video. I'm not gonna say the name of the YouTube video because that's not what I'm here to do. But yeah, I could do it the other way. Hold on, how the hell? All right, but yeah, I'm not gonna name this person's YouTube, but like that's exactly what she was doing. She was being like she was like almost like a hypocrite, but she was narcissistic as too about it. So like what she did was like she was going through one of Chief's videos and stuff like that, and almost like calling him out. Made a whole video about just calling him out and stuff like that, and calling him out on his name. And all he's been doing is just sharing the word, sharing Rod just like everybody else. But she was just, she was saying a whole bunch of stuff that I won't go into. But she was just saying some off the wall stuff, and in one of the comments, she was basically telling Rod to, like, almost like shut his mouth.
Basically, yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, how can you be that narcissistic? But when I watch your videos, it's like every video you wanting to wake people up, but yet every video you making, you bashing somebody else.
Facts.
And I don't know if it's the fact that that you hating on these people that got more like subscribers than you, or anything like that. But like, that wasn't cool. Like, I was like, why? Because every video you bashing somebody, but you over here sitting, saying that basically, just to shut your mouth. I'll leave it at that one right there. Just to shut your mouth. But yet, you spiritual this and spiritual that, and the thing is, like, she's like a 50-50. She don't know what the fuck she want to do, because she's talking spiritually, and then she was talking about God, and she's like, oh, I gotta talk to God. I gotta talk to God. This and that, this and that. And like,
she's saying that because she on the right page. You feel me? And at the same time, she a student like the rest of us, and she's trying to learn. So she mixing everything she know together. So when she's mad in her negative self. So she basically, okay, when girls get mad, they say anything. It don't even matter if it makes sense. You feel me?
Yeah.
It don't matter what it is. They can call you doo-doo head, and they really feel like you got doo-doo on your motherfucking head, and you don't. You feel me? I had girls say all types of stuff that I never did. So she was just saying anything. At the same time, she was basically salty that she basically salty this nigga ain't talking about what she want to talk about. So that's the whole point I'm talking about. People getting on their screen recording somebody else shit because they not saying what they want to hear. Because people want to know what's about to happen. But nobody really knows. People have opinions. Everybody has an opinion. But nobody knows because it's the first time it ever happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she on there salty that AD ain't talking about Kundalini because she want to tap into her Kundalini. So she been typing in, Googling Bobby Hemmett, Kundalini, raise my Kundalini. She want to be like the brothers that can tap into the Kasha records and speak all this stuff. She not understanding, nigga, these motherfuckers put work in. Niggas think just learning this just started yesterday, last month, and know everything. It could become a spiritual teacher, speaker, a master teacher, whatever you want to call it, right away. You can't just do that. And she feel like AD should have the answer to on his page. That's why she's like, what the hell is shit got to do with Kundalini? She feel like it's a whole. It's like she ain't the only one. I see all day. Why everybody talking about that? Why everybody talking about crypto? Because some people believe all that shit gonna crash. Ain't no tribing up. Nigga, that solar flare gonna hit, and we gonna take back our land. And ain't gonna be no motherfucking the way we think it's gonna be. We need to get water and grow food. They feel like that solar flare gonna hit, Kundalini gonna rise, and we gonna tear this bitch up. That's why she was so angry. And like I said, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be multiple. It's gonna be a group of us. It's gonna be peaceful. It's gonna be a group of us. It's gonna be horrible. You're gonna see black people doing some shit that you ain't never seen with their power. They're gonna abuse that shit, bro. And what's gonna happen? It's gonna keep them here in the third dimension. They're gonna feed off that negativity. But it's okay. She can't raise her Kundalini because she don't know how to. She ain't study enough, and she don't understand it's all about meditating and not having sex and semen retention and basically it's a lot of shit, bro. I mean, it's Kundalini it's crazy. It's a lot of the radio Kundalini. It's hard to do, so it's not gonna go over overnight. You feel me? People can do all the steps. You can do all the videos and find all the steps and stuff and do it and still not be able to raise it because your chakras is closed, because you're not meditating, because you're not eating right. For one, how the hell you gonna raise your Kundalini when you eating burgers? You ain't vibrating high. You vibrating low. And motherfuckers don't study, so she probably not doing none of that. That's why her Kundalini ain't rising.
Yeah, it's like practically every video that she was posting was always just bashing somebody else. I'm just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, she don't get that the solar flare is gonna help us rise our Kundalini. Right now, they did so much. When we come to Earth, it's a learn. We got a band from the heavens. That's why we come to Earth. We was already in the heavens. You feel me? We was already there. We come here to learn, but since the Dracos and whoever else controlling shit, bro, they made it hard. What's up, bro?
Peace.
They made it hard for us to us in. Cause we would have been to learn this lesson, but since we didn't learn this lesson, we've been coming over and over, reincarnating over and over. And since they tired of it, they like, damn man, these motherfuckers down there came in sin, so we gotta go down there and hit them with the solar flash so they can sin. We gotta help them. They basically come get us a cheat code. Niggas ain't learn. Niggas still out here wanna hippity dance in the club and go to the bar and get drunk. Go crash they whip and hit some old ladies. They don't give a fuck. Niggas out here nigga saying some crazy stuff. I know a dude said he wanted to be the next kingpin. I said, all kingpins go to jail, goofy.
No,
he said so.
The CIA is still operating.
He said, so when they get me, everybody gonna know I had it all. Nigga, no, they not, nigga. You gonna go to jail and that soda flash gonna hit. You ain't gonna get the soda flash because you gonna be in the basement.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. No, the kingpins that are still operating right now to this day is the CIA, FBI.
And the government, FBI. Why you think all them pedophiles didn't go to jail yet?
Mm-hmm.
Might talk about that though.
No, motherfuckers want to hear.
You can't even post the pedophile part on YouTube.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that people are speaking about.
They gonna flag you when you talk about it.
That is good. That our people need to know/learn. But at this moment in time, I don't think none of that shit mattered. Just me personally, just off the fact that we know our kids and women is getting kidnapped and raped. And y'all over here trying to learn shit right now. Y'all ain't trying to step about this shit. Y'all, this shit crazy. Shit crazy.
Yeah, because people want everything to be normal. Because being woke is a scary thing, bro. Because you change your whole life. You change your whole personality. And you change a lot of stuff about you. You're like, dang, you stop doing a lot of stuff. And
it's not necessarily that you changing. It's more of you going back to your original state.
And that's cool though. And that's how it goes to people. Some people don't want change, bro.
True.
And that's in every situation. They're like, dang, man. But that look like living outside in the wilderness. But that look like not wearing no Gucci. Like, it's weird.
These motherfuckers is weirdos. It's all good. They gonna learn one way or another. I say weirdos because it's motherfuckers who be aware to this shit. And like you said, they don't want to change. All this pedophilia going on that you want to say nothing about it, you want to do nothing about it. That's some weirdo shit. I'm thinking you ain't saying shit because you want some pedophile shit too.
Man.
Facts.
So
Can the live see all of us, or it just still shows him?
I'm looking on my live on
It shows everybody as soon as somebody talks, it shows their screen.
Yeah, but I'm talking about on the when it's recorded.
It's not moving. It keeps showing him. Oh, so that's a setting on your end.
Yeah, so that's why I was trying to figure out what the setting was. Because I don't know what this shit.
It's kind of cool that happened right now because I was doing a lot. I was talking to my girl and shit, riding to the store and shit. Yeah, we gotta fix that though.
Let me see. That's what I'm trying to do. I just don't know.
I see your screen.
Yeah, I see you got Netflix up.
Yeah, that's how I be playing. That's how I be doing it in the background. But I'm just trying to.
Shopify, Pornhub.
I was saying the same. What is that? Chatter.
Chatterbait.
Oh, funny.
It's
The Twitter porn.
Yeah, I don't know how to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't know how to fix that
So
shit.
you ever try to show somebody something in your phone and it was still there? I did that a couple times. Like, damn,
everybody rolling up. Everybody rolling up.
Yeah, I'm rolling up right now.
I got a bowl, so
the camera right because we could have got us all rolling up.
I know, right?
It's a movie right here.
Let me see how.
You know they said the Indians is to sit around and smoke weed and talk shit all day.
Yeah, that's practically what
they had hella stories. What that sound like? What we do right now? Sit around, talk shit all day. We got hella stories.
Man, you gotta look through your settings. I want to say through the internet browser.
Through the internet browser?
Let's see.
Like, hold on. Let me see.
Hot as fucking here, man.
Team chat.
Nah, it's not that soft.
Okay, so let's smack on real quick.
Yeah, I don't know how to. Hold on, I think this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that shit.
So meetings. So on the website, you go to meetings. No. Go to settings.
I'm not even seeing settings, bro.
In meeting.
Oh, hold on. In meeting.
Go to meeting chat. Allow users to meeting sound play sound for everyone. Send files feedback meeting. Allow hosts to so where it says meeting polls and quizzes, I believe. Allow hosts to the advanced polls. Allow hosts Allow alternative hosts to add or edit polls. Click that.
Hold on.
Screen sharing. Allow hosts and participants to share their screen. Click that. How many participants can share at the same time?
Yeah, I already got multiple participants can share simultaneously.
What they talking about sharing? The screen or? Oh yeah, screen sharing. No, we keep trying to. Did you allow alternative hosts to add or edit posts? That's when you scroll up a little bit.
Hold on. Where's that at?
Scroll up from
from where? Meeting. This is through the web browser.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you did say that, didn't you? All right, hold on.
Oh. Come on,
sorry, y'all. Hold on. Just trying to figure this out.
Focus on avatars. No. In meetings, events. Yeah, so the only things I got lit blue is automated captions is on. Allow participants to rename themselves is on. Allow users to change their name when joining is on. Show invitee list is on. What else? I scroll up. Allow remote controlling user to share clipboard. Scroll up. Allow to save the whiteboard content. Scroll up. Allow saving of shared screens with annotations is on. Want to start sharing when someone else is sharing. Host only. Yeah. Allow the host to add co-hosts. Co-hosts have the same meetings as control. So under co-host, check that.
Under co-host.
And meeting basic. In meetings basic.
Oh, in meeting basic.
Oh, under meeting chat, allow meeting participants to send chat messages by default. Allow participants to chat with everyone and anyone directly. Allow save chance from the meeting, everyone. Yeah. After that, I don't know what else it would be. Nice, boy. Hold up, D. I'm here to say I thought they fuck with my tip. Cool. Cash out.
This one is sticky too.
Ooh.
Where you going with the song that I was just singing?
All right, let's see this.
There you go, Ross.
By your boss. He gonna fire your metallic ass. You would do well to mind your tongue more. Woo! You got this rich chord behind us. Who's backing you? Silence more.
Damn.
Interested in learning more about your culture. It is my understanding that the Normans are excellent. You want to know more about my culture? Remove the dog from the table. And the game. More. Well, I prefer lordship.
All right. So again, sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure
I
this
realized
out.
they were calling him a Moor. The Black Knight with Martin Lawrence.
What part? Where were they at? Were they at the castle?
Yeah. Yeah, they call that boy a Moor.
Tell us in the hood, man, y'all be hurt justice, man. You just touch it behind closed doors or something. You understand? Because you out here faking the funk. And I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. Nobody knows your fucking comedic or your conscious name. Fuck that niggas on YouTube. In the streets, they calling you Randy. I don't like that shit.
Hey.
Yeah, is niggas walking past you with
It's cool. I look through all these damn all these
That was
damn fucking
bad.
these settings and shit. I'll have to.
Damn, so the YouTube don't see us, huh?
Yeah, because on Zoom, and when everybody talks, it pulls you up.
Yeah,
But it's not doing it on my YouTube itself.
He said, "I walked there to see me." Yeah, you sound like Idlil right now. Say, what you call it?
I want them to see me.
You were saying something earlier about Jesus.
By who?
Yeah, it's cool. It's whatever. I'll figure that shit out later. But there was something I was wanting to talk about, but I can't fucking remember, man. Fucking worried about this damn setting that was in my phone. Shit.
Is that Vega from Street Fighter?
What? Oh.
Did I say the name right? The nigga with the Wolverine's cousin?
Yeah. That's what it
He
is.
said Wolverine's cousin. And there was another topic, man, that I really wanted to talk about, but I cannot think about it for the life of me, man.
It's all good. He's gonna come up. It's gonna come up. What y'all had on y'all notes?
Say that one more time.
What else y'all had on the notes?
For the notes itself, which we talked about it a little bit already, was how we were asleep.
Yeah, we basically talked about everything. We're just jumping around.
Yeah, at this point we're just jumping around, coming with some topics, and just having fun. We're just chilling now at this point.
No, it's all good. I wasn't sure if you still had more notes, but we can let's see. I did across some earlier.
Next live, I promise y'all, I'll be a little bit more prepared.
One too.
Oh, Q&A?
Yeah. So people ask questions on weekend. It'd be better for topics like that because since people so mad, they want you to talk about a certain topic anyway.
Yeah, that is a good thing. So anybody in the comments, drop a comment on the video, questions, some answers, anything like that, whatever. Just come up with some topics and we'll talk about it. We'll at least try to do our best about it. But I think that'll be a cool thing to do.
We should do like weekly like insights to like have people like go study a certain thing.
They're like a book club.
Yeah, like this week topic is tribal stuff, and then next week can be Yaku, and the week after that can be, Kundalini, and week after that can be meditation, you know what I'm saying? And week after that can be, we can talk about marijuana, what it do for you. We can talk about DMT, that's good for you. Shrooms is good for you. It's all that helps you type into your psyche.
All the shit they said was bad, that's actually what's good for us.
Facts.
They made it seem like it was bad, so let's stay away from it.
Thanks. Always telling us it's the devil. But why are they telling us that? It's the devil telling us what. We got the devil telling us what some devil shit. Ain't that some shit?
Ain't it?
That's crazy.
And the white man just ain't the devil. It's another devil. This motherfucker.
Yeah, it's black people too. Dr.
It ain't us.
Malachi New York said that. He said before the white man was here, it was the black devil.
So nice.
And basically the black devil is the people like us that come around you and be friendly as shit and be like, oh yeah, man, you my buddy and stuff. And only saying it for benefit them. And they stab you in your back. That's the black devil. It's always been black people that was always for you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wasn't tribed up and honest because he was basically saying we've been manipulated and we lost our Christ-like mind, and that's why we do devilish like shit. So the black man is the devil too. Until we get the devil out our genes, we are the devil too, because we all are people. So even though you might not act devilish, you the devil too, because you are a splitting image of your people. You know what I'm saying? You represent how your mom be like, don't go outside and do that shit. You represent me going outside like that.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
true. That's true to a certain extent. But when I agree with some of that, it just I'm just tapping back into where it goes back into when we know there's people who look like us that ain't us. They look like us, but we literally don't share the same genetics as these motherfuckers. So the mind fuck when it comes into this is when they say the black devil, our people who are gaining to the land is going to somewhat think they part of it too, and we not, like literally we not, because just off of if you authentic to saying you my friend, it go past friendship. Because if I'm calling you my friend, you damn near my brother, because I don't just be out here making friends like that, and that shit's sacred. What was I saying? I know. As soon as I asked you, I caught you at the wrong time. It's all Gucci. Yeah. If I'm calling you my brother, this, and that, I probably met your mom plenty of times. I'm calling her mom. I'm pulling up saying, "What's up, mom? This, and that." You saying the same thing to my mom. Call my dad. You know, just on some real family shit. Motherfuckers who look like us that ain't us is still gonna greet your family by their names type shit. That's who you gonna. That's one way I was able to tell who I can trust and whatnot. Motherfuckers that was just like fluent and now I'm just probably giving game out. These motherfuckers gonna learn because they, you know what I mean. It's all
Right.
fluent. I don't be out there like that anyway. But yeah, I was able to maneuver based off of who was really serious about, you know, brotherhood, sisterhood, whatever the case may be. And if like I said, anytime I was around your parents, you was around my parents for just family functions on both sides of the friendship. If you was greeting, we was greeting our peoples on some like regular normal shit, like it's just fluent, like second nature, on some family shit. I knew you was part of the, you know, organics without even knowing. But people who was just greeting them by like their first name, they were just saying it just, you know, out of respect. I get it, but they wasn't really on no bro shit, no family shit. They just saying it just to get by and just be there for the services I was providing musically and whatnot. And then after that, I ain't really hear from them. I don't really hear from people like that unless they need something done at that moment. Then after that, they goes.
And that's why you got to be careful who you hang around with, because you can hang around a lot of people who are like-minded as you, but not like-minded as you, if you feel me.
They trying to date like the
Exactly,
but they not like the mind.
No, it's your vibe. They see that, they know it's something about people that got a high vibration. It's they can tell, like when you walk in the room and they wanna leech on to it, and they just draining you, and they ain't got nothing to help the vibration go up at all. It just be negative stuff. Like I can talk to some people about some woke stuff, and they would say some stupid shit at the same time. Like Nick, like what the fuck? Like why you even bring that up? That don't got nothing to do with nothing. Like how is you, like people can be woke but not really woke. It's like a what they call fake woke.
Diet woke.
That's funny as fuck. Diet woke. That's what they is. They diet woke.
man. And well, that's why I stopped hanging around with a lot of the people I used to hang around with. So like, I used to hang around this big ass group of people, right? This big. When I moved back to Ohio back in like 2018, since then, I was hanging around this big ass group of people who were always going to like hookah bars, regular bars, and we were all just chilling, smoking, doing all this other shit and everything like that. But like, what's crazy is that you know the people who you gonna who you basically gonna go to 5D with, you know those people real quick when you start. Because when I met Mel, I started pulling away a little bit, not too much, but I was still pulling away a little bit, and they were pulling away a little bit. And then Mel got pregnant, and I stopped really hanging around everybody at that point. When Mel got pregnant, I stopped hanging around a lot of people. But
man, I stopped doing that a long time ago.
But
I
like,
just knew some people they're just not here to. Some people don't got no souls or something, bro. Like they missing something. Like they missing something for real. Like they really just don't give a fuck or something. And
it's crazy.
If you got a high vibrational spirit and a purpose, your body something gonna tell you to get away.
Yeah.
So you automatically cut off everybody. People right now, people that into this are loners. Anybody that into this don't got no friends.
Man.
And Bobby Hemmings said it's rare for somebody in the family to have two people that know about this shit.
You be on the wall like me, like.
I be sitting down ready to go home.
He said if it's two people in your family talking about this shit, you blessed because mostly you in this shit by yourself.
Yeah, that's how it was for a minute.
And it's crazy too because, man, like, well, before Mel got pregnant, and I'll say just because it's already in my past already, but like I joined Lorraine Police, this Lorraine auxiliary unit back in my hometown, and like as soon as I did that, everybody just like stopped talking to me because they was like, "Oh my God, this guy's an op now," like shit like that. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, I was still doing the fuck boy shit I was doing and shit like that, and I was still being me and shit.
That's because the police ain't here for us. Police out here harming us, out here killing us.
Oh, 100%.
Beating us. Police don't do shit. Then you can call the police to a crime. They gonna wait 40 minutes to show up to the crime. They wait till the crime over.
Oh, 100%.
Motherfucker didn't kill you. Motherfucker didn't kill you already. Or you killed that motherfucker. Then they come in your house and like, let me see your gun. What you mean, let me see your gun? I told you this man came in my crib with a gun. You see it right there. And I protected my family and I killed this man. And they're like, oh, we still gonna take your gun. And if your gun illegal, you going to jail. You feel what I'm saying? What kind of rules is that? You can't protect yourself. Then if you do some fucked up shit at a young age, because everybody do dumb shit at a young age, who don't go out and do dumb shit? Who don't go hang with people that do dumb shit and you get caught with them? You get a felony, now you can't own a weapon. They talking about you can't protect yourself. You can Google it right now. If I got a felony, what should I do if somebody come to my house? They say, call the police. What?
I ain't calling nobody but family members and trash.
Excuse me?
We about to jump the fuck.
I gotta call and tell you right now. You go hurt somebody that comes to your house. You gotta still tell them. Why I gotta notify? You should be able, like Gucci Man did. They came in his house trying to kill him. He buried that man in the backyard. That nigga went to the club. Like, why? I gotta tell y'all. That's why he got in trouble, because he didn't tell. They only arrested Gucci Man because he didn't tell. Then he beat it.
Still.
You feel what I'm saying? Oh, we only gonna arrest you because you didn't tell us you did this. And they want to document every fucking thing. They want to know every fucking move. But they want to know how you wipe your ass and shit. Like, goddamn.
Not no more. They ain't about to know shit. It's back to tribal ways.
They don't know shit. They still don't know shit. Them motherfuckers dying off, bro. They dying off right now, bro. They just dying off. They trying to get out of here.
Yeah, the son eating that ass up.
They dying off out here. Feel bad for the buddies.
Yeah. Long story short, be careful who you surround yourself around. Make sure you're not surrounding yourself with negative energy and people who's just gonna talk about you behind their back. Like,
I don't really hang with people that ain't woke. I try to communicate with people that's woke. Like I get random people in my inboxes on Facebook and stuff like, hey dude, I had a message today. This girl said, hey, do you think the moon is fake? And I'm like, I said, yeah and no. I mean, moon is real. I don't think it's a real planet, but I don't think it's fake. She's like, oh, another question, do you think it's people living on it? I'm like, hell yeah, I think it's people living on it. And she's like, oh, another thing, you think it's a reincarnation machine on it? I said everything Billy Carson said in that video, because she posted Billy Carson. I said, it's true.
That specific video?
Yeah. I said, yeah, everything he said in that video is true. She was like, all right, if I got any other questions, can I ask you? Excuse me. She said, can I ask you? And I'm like, yeah, you can ask me anything. I'd rather talk to people that want to talk about that stuff than somebody send me a video of two black dudes fighting in high school. You know what I'm saying? Some dumb shit like that. I get tired of videos. Like I get people sending me dumb shit. I don't even open them videos no more. They send me some shit like that. Period. Girl, like kind of shit is that? Like people sharing that shit and mocking it when this bitch got a wig on.
Wait,
and she
she
white
with missing teeth or whatever.
I don't know what she got, but she said period, and she acting black and she mimicking black girls because black girls say period, and she being funny and she went viral. And she getting paid and got songs and shit, and we just sharing it. We come together go beat that bitch up. Like that don't make no sense.
Oh yeah, I feel like she had industry.
That's fine with annoying.
Whatchamacallit, that the white girl you speaking of?
Whoa, Vicky.
No, that's not Whoa Vicky. Whoa Vicky started a period. That's cool. She
you talking about the Cash Masai girl.
It's already bad enough that they do that shit, but the new girl, the period, she a different girl. This girl got a wig on and shit, bro. Like she got a wig on copying black girls and black girls sharing the fuck out of that shit, bro. Like
Bad Baby?
No, I don't even know this girl name, man. Her name period.
No, y'all, no, not that white girl. That's not.
No, I know who it is. I'm about to
not Whoa Vicky.
Yeah, I don't
Bad Baby, Barbie, whatever her name is.
I literally just came across
the
post. This is my first time watching it. I seen her face not too long ago.
Yeah, bro, she got a wig on, and she saying period and period and period or some shit like that, and she making fun of black girls, and they sharing that shit.
What the fuck?
Like that's her.
Oh, click on her name. Her name is a period.
She named her page.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I don't hang out with nobody. Shit, we came down here right when we moved down here last year in April. I have friends out here that I used to hang out with and shit like Barbie. That. You say who?
I think she going by Brick Barbie.
Yeah, that's her name.
Corny. Yeah, I had some people I was hanging out with out here, and I still talk to all of them besides like one almost, because just some shit happened and
I 141.
Shit was like back when you was in high school. I don't fuck with that shit. Like I'm too grown to be arguing with you like we back in high school, bro. So that was like half the people that like I stopped talking to back in Ohio too, because once they found out like not only what I was working with the police at some point, but I ended up quitting that. But like when Mel got pregnant and shit like that, everybody stopped talking to me and shit like that. They started talking shit about her. They didn't even know her. They started talking shit about me, and then that's why I stopped talking to everybody. That's why I don't hang out with nobody. I don't go out to the bars. I don't do none of that shit. What are you doing, my guy? Stop touching shit.
I used to go out to the bars, but I don't do that no more.
Bro,
I ain't really like going to the bars when before I got woke. I used to hate going to bars. I just feel like everybody should be in there partying to me because I made music.
No. I haven't went.
And they wasn't,
bro.
So I ain't trying to be here.
I went to like a bar like maybe 5 times. Maybe 5 times. I don't like bars, man. You said, yeah, I don't like bars, bro.
Dang, that's a little bit.
I never liked them. Like, I went to like a couple strip clubs, and then and then I went to
I
a
ain't never
couple
been to a strip
bars,
club.
but it was like maybe like 5 or 6 total. But I never liked that shit. That shit was boring to me.
I was getting ready to say I'm not trying to.
Clubs do stink. Smell like burnt hair and musty butt.
Yeah, I'm glad I never went to
Then I
none
went
of
to one
them.
out here.
Just because they be twerking, that's just wind hitting your face and shit.
You know what's crazy? People stop twerking like people twerk alone nowadays. Like girls don't really twerk with guys no more. That was so like high school. That was like basement house party type stuff. Girls don't do that no more. They twerk in a little group, and if dudes come over there, they're like, nah, you weird. And then dudes go over to the corner and they put their hoodies on and they stand there and meet mud. That's why it be so much shootings at clubs, because girls don't want to dance on dudes no more. So dudes be angry in there and like, first dude that looked at me crazy. He been drinking all night. He wanted to fight. But instead of the girls, if the girls intervene with the dudes, stop telling dudes no, everybody be in there dancing and vibing. It be like a love. It be love for real. Like Usher said, make love in the club. Everybody be good. Everybody leave there, go home and do what they do. It won't be no violence. But since girls doing that weird stuff, it already give dudes attention to be all cocky. Like, all right, girl, I'm gonna sit in the club, pop my own bottle because I'm a rich dude. You can't drink and sit in the session with me. And the first dude that say something, we fighting. I came 12 deep and they came 12 deep. And we all want girls. They want the girls, so we gonna fight over the girl.
Yeah.
Then you gonna die over the girl, and that dude gonna go to jail with the girl, and that girl gonna go with somebody else that don't go to the club.
Me.
She gonna go home to somebody that don't even go to the club.
Yeah, it's crazy. She got her drinks though. She got a free drink.
That's what girls do. Girls that go to the club don't go to the club, but niggas that go to the club to why? They don't want their nigga to pop them at the club, catching them because the nigga know where all the clubs at. She can't go lie and say what she was doing. And then girls don't go to one club. They go to every club. They go to this one club for 15 minutes. They go to the next club for 15 minutes, and then the next spot. Why? Free drinks. You can't blame them though.
Yeah, I just couldn't do it, man. Everybody was like, "Hey, let's go out to the club. Let's go out to this and that, this and that." I'm like, "Nah, bro. I'm like, I'm cool. I'll stay home. I'll probably buy me maybe like a 6-pack of beer, or I'll probably some liquor."
You ain't missing nothing.
Hell no. I know I ain't missing nothing.
Ain't nothing spiritual there anyway.
That shit.
Bro, when I went to Miami last month, they played Usher and Lil Jon, in the club. That was the first song that came on, and I came here. I said, "Ooh, what's next?" I thought we in Florida. I'm about to hear, some Florida boys. So I hear a lot of that stuff. I'm like, what's next? The next song was the Cupid Shuffle.
Oh, babe.
I said, Mama, I'm here. And everybody was doing the Cupid Shuffle. And I was tripping at first. I was like, I don't want to listen to this stuff. Then I looked around. Everybody was happy, though. That DJ knew, he knew what to play to make everybody not fight and shit in there.
I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I told my girl, I said, that's the first club I ever been to that everybody was happy. Everybody was not standing there. I said, clubs in Cleveland and Lorraine and stuff, it been violence. Here, it's just everybody's friendly out there in Florida. It depends where you go. So you want to go out, you need to go out in a big city like Vegas and places like that. People that go visit and they go have fun. So you a lot of out of towners, so it's gonna be fun when you go to the bar. You go to bars out here, you're gonna hate it. It's gonna make you not want to go to a bar.
Yeah, fuck that shit, bro.
People there depressed. People just got for work.
Shit, I did go to the casino a couple times. So I like going to the casino because I don't know how to do none of them cards. I don't know how to play cards. None of that shit. I just go to them penny slots, bro. Them penny to dollar slots. I just be sitting right there pressing a button like I'm like 50 years old trying to win the jackpot. And that's all I be doing, bro. That shit fun to me.
Yeah, I messed with the casino. I ain't been in a long time because I lost so much money, bro. I told myself I'll never go to the casino ever again.
Yeah, I always take a certain amount.
I ain't been, bro. I ain't been in like a year. I'm cold on the casino, bro.
Yeah, man. I only take a certain amount, and I tell myself this is all I'm going to be taking, and then
Bro, I ain't drove there and drove back home and went back.
I could see that's
Casino
too
had
much
you,
money
bro.
for me. I just here's $20. I put it into that machine. I won $40. Hey, all right, I'm cool. I'm up now. You feel me?
No, I'm there. I done been there from like 6 o'clock in the afternoon to 10 o'clock the next day.
Damn.
Gambling, bro. Bro, I can go back right now and I can say what's up to people. I got a casino friends because just like how I was addicted to it, they addicted to it. It's same people. You go back, you see the same people. You don't really see new people for real. You see the same people at the casino because they got gambling problems.
Man, might as well. Well, no, you don't need to start doing that.
And then I heard
doing that.
pump something. They pump hydrant or something like that in the events to keep people up.
What?
Bro, you don't get tired of the casino, bro. You would never ever get sleepy in the casino.
You don't remember that part?
Oh.
I remember that in person.
Yeah, that's what they were doing. When I went to a casino last in Cleveland, bro, I was sitting out one of the penny slots, and one of the waitresses kept bringing drinks and shit like that. And I was just like, you know. So I was feeling myself though.
Yeah, you will never get sleepy in the casino. It's crazy. And I didn't know that until I seen a video. And I thought about it. I said, what? I ain't never got sleepy. Then I come home and be up all day because it be pumping. You have adrenaline rush. I can't explain it, but casino do something. They pump it in that event and have you rushing like you on a drug, boy. That drive home is the worst. You be thinking about all the stuff you could ever bought in your life. Like, dang, I could have bought some shoes. I could have helped the homeless.
That's all shit. What?
Hey, they send me free money in the mail.
Huh?
I went so much they send me free plays. So I get a booklet. I get a booklet every month of free plays. So like on the first they say $40 free play, $60. Last month they gave me $2,000 free plays. I was this close to going. I said, "Oh my God, $1,000 play! I could just take the card and go up there and put the name. And if I win $1,000, I win $1,000. It ain't my money in the first place." Then I thought about it. That's how they get you, because I'm gonna take the free thing. I'm gonna take money with me, because I'm gonna need money to get it out of there. Because if you ain't there an hour, the parking lot is $50. So you gotta stay there an hour to get a free parking lot slip.
Oh, okay.
So if I go there and take the $1,000 thing there and lose it in 2 seconds, I had to sit there a whole hour just to wait to leave.
That's crazy.
We gotta watch that.
But that's just Jack Casino.
Do y'all remember a movie called Percy Jackson?
It sounds that's a
Yeah,
movie, ain't it?
Percy Jackson, the Lightning Thief.
So what was you trying to say now?
Do you guys remember that part in the movie where they actually went to the casino and they the people there kept giving them gifts, and they pretty much was in the casino for like a couple of days because they didn't know, because they were like giving them some shit or whatever.
Yeah, it was those little pastry flowers they were giving them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they were eating those flowers and they were like, "Man, this shit is good." And they kept eating them flowers, bro, and they were partying. What's makes you think they were partying all night? Next, they were there for like 3 days.
Yep.
You will be at the casino for days if you got enough money. You got enough money. If you even don't got money, once you start going, because I don't know what it is, I think they let you win because they always come push buttons and shit on the machines. And when you first go, you win thousands of dollars. I won like $10,000 when I first started going. But after that, it was like downhill from there. They're like, could they give you cards and shit? You gotta sign in with your card. And when you sign in with your card, you get special gifts.
I feel like they track you off your car number.
Yep.
Facts, they have to. So I stopped using my card. I'm like, I'm gonna just go up there and just put it in. And then they're like, hey, you got your ID with you? Then you give them your ID, and they're like, damn. So you might as well just bring you your card anyway, because they tracking you off your ID now. So at the end of the day, they still track you.
That's crazy. What if they made all the slot machines to look old, but it's set up to the point where it's still futuristic, to the point where they got cameras all around the casino.
But they had the cameras on the machine.
Yeah, and on the machine. So based off of who's right there, they're seeing, all right, are we gonna let them win money today or not? And then boom.
That's what a dude on YouTube said. He said he works for a casino. He said the casino he worked at, he said he worked for 2 casinos. He said both of them did the same thing. What they do is they'll pick a day out of every month, and everybody will just win.
Jeez.
Like people get jackpots, cars, and all types of shit, like all type of gifts, and everybody win. And that gets people to come back months and months. Them same people that won, they just come back and spend all their money.
There is a way to look.
Well, shit. Now that I know that information, shit, now I can go at that right time when I start hitting and just not go back.
Yeah, that's what it is. When you go there, you win some money and go home. People get greedy. People win $200 and like, oh, I could win $1 million tonight. No, go home with that $200. Because nigga, you don't go to $200, you're gonna start going in your pocket.
Well, that was my thing when I first went with my buddy. We went and I took like $250.
Dang.
And I was like, all right, this is all I'm about to take out. And I put one of those like the spending limit. I put a spending limit on my card at the time, so I knew I wasn't going to spend any more money. So I took $250. I went there. You know how much I walked out with? $260. So I was like, that's it. I ain't doing nothing else. I said, fuck that. I said, nope, I'm not doing that shit again. I'm not gonna press my luck. I got my money back. I need my money. Let me put it back and just make sure I never look. I got a free $10. That's it. That's gas.
I ain't looked back ever since.
Man, I swear to God, I was like, shit. I'm only gonna put that much. If I get that lucky, I told myself I'll never. I won't even continue to play.
You say that until you sign up, and then they start sending you stuff in the mail like, "Hey, you come today, you got a $500 free play."
I ain't signing up for none of that shit.
And you can eat at our buffet all month for free. So people go there just to eat. Then they send you shit like this: "Hey, you come every Saturday and Friday, free drinks if you a member." So people like drink, like, damn, why would I go to the bar 10 minutes away and I can go to the casino 15 minutes away and get free drinks on Friday and Saturday? On what? On paydays. And the old man and them going there and being there desperate and shit to get the gambling. They can get the drinking. And, drinking, you ain't really thinking with your real mind. You thinking with your whatever mind, your ego mind. And you get to go gambling and think you're going to be a millionaire. Because you get to hear them like, and they be screaming. Guess what? They only won $100. Swear to God, I used to go down to hear people doing that shit. Like, damn, that nigga over there hitting big. I went over to one dude and said, "How much you just win, bro?" He said, "I just won $150." I said, "You scream like that?"
Oh shit! He said $150.
That must have been a lot to him. But I thought he won a Bugatti.
He said $150. I'm like, what?
Oh, they had a SRT Charger there, bro, and it was priced $110,000, and somebody won that.
Oh God, he here.
But this is how they do it. They make you put raffles in, $50 raffle. And they put another $50. Now you got 2 raffles, and then you put another $50. Now you got 3 raffles in it. You know what I'm saying? So you might put $500 worth of raffles in it, and they might not pull your name.
Fuck that.
Some people probably put like $10,000, and that person that did one raffle won.
Yeah, I'm gonna at least spend at least a band just off of raffles. Increase the chance. If you're gonna use that to gamble with, you might as
Facts,
well.
you might as well.
Yeah, they got this
I
one
feel like from
machine that you
500
always hit on that
500 to
though.
1,000, it'd be a good
Spend
be a good
1,000.
gamble. But some people get carried away, like, oh, 10,000, I'm definitely getting that scat pack. And don't get it.
Yeah, no, I don't be doing that shit. If I take a grand, bro, I'm not gonna go to another. I'm not gonna go shoot no craps. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna do none
The
of that.
raffle was like 60,000. It was up to like 60,000. Like, damn, people didn't damn near pay for the car.
Man, they about to get their money. So at the end of the day, the casino only probably spent 40 bands on that car.
If that, it probably done for a gift. It probably done as a gift.
Either a gift or they were like 20,000 just to pay taxes type shit, and that's it.
Shit, maybe, and sometimes not even then, because if it's given as a gift, it's given for free, technically speaking.
That's what I'm saying.
That's just putting a title in your hand and not even you're not paying a dime.
He's a billionaire and he owned the Cavaliers team too. So he got pulled, he got connection. He go chill with all the big time people. That probably was a gift. Definitely was a gift. Hey man, got this car I don't use, man. You don't want to put it in your casino? I don't need it. Oh man, yeah, I auction it off, and whatever I get for it, I'll split it with you.
I didn't know the Cavalier owner owned the casino out there.
Yeah, I think I don't know if he still do when he sold it. I don't know if he sold it or not. I'm not sure, but at one point in time, he was talking about selling it. Dan Gilbert.
Check that out.
Yeah.
Shit. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. It's been a solid 2 hours, 6 minutes, and 37 seconds.
Damn.
2 hours.
Yeah, we still can chop it up though.
For sure. I'm gonna hop on tonight.
Live.
Yeah.
Just in the YouTube live.
Yeah. But I appreciate everybody who came by. I appreciate whoever is gonna watch it. Just go ahead and share it, watch it. A lot of random ass shit, bro. A lot of random ass shit. I'm telling you, half of it I was high as shit off of. So, but
we be the same way.
Yeah.
It's Gucci.
Yeah. It got some shit in there, so go ahead, just watch it, man. If on your lunch break, watch it when you on the shitter, watch it when you laying down, anything. Well, peace.
Peace.